Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels dark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels dark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Grand Rising. Welcome this chilly Friday. It's cuffing season. Y'all better get y'all big girl and go on a cuff. Stop playing. And you know, you want a big girl with some stuff on her arm that could flap. You know, I heard one of my comedic friends say that's seasoning right there. You know, that they know how much seasoning to put on something. Pow, 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 pow. Hit it. Pop it with the seasoning. Big girl cooking. It's time. Big girl snuggling. You want to be fed and comfy and cozy. Sitting back, watching the football game with big back plates and all that good stuff. That's that time of the year, y'all. It's here. It's cuffing season, big girl season. That's the reason. all them NFL injuries and whatnot. And if you ever follow me at a show, y'all know what NFL stands for. And it don't stand for National Football League. Something else. Come to the show, find out. That's right. Mess around and find out. Come on in to the show. Woo! It's cold out there. It's 61 degrees. Can you believe that? Just the other day, it was still chilly, but not this daggone chilly. It's like it got a ominous chill in the air or something, like cold. And that's because it's getting ready to usher in a storm. They're saying that today may be the last dry day for a couple of days. So we're about to get some rain moving on in. I know y'all be like, why is she the weather girl? Why is she reporting the weather? Why am I reporting the bam? Shades of Blue by AM Morning. Y'all see the storm? I tell y'all about the weather to keep y'all abreast of what's going on in the storm so y'all won't get swept away in the storms. So y'all know when y'all need to carry an umbrella. So y'all know when y'all need to carry a jacket out there when it's getting all cold because it's getting all nippy and everything that time of the year and stuff be going all around. I ain't had that much sleep today. When I went to bed, I tossed and turned all night long. It was one of them nights where I'm anxious about something and don't know what I'm anxious about. Hopefully, I'm anxious about getting some money. Hopefully, that's it. I'll be getting some money. So maybe that's what I'm anxious about. Maybe that's why it's something in the air, why I can't sleep, why it's ominous. When I don't sleep, I get irrational. I get, like I'm about to have a episode. When you don't get enough sleep, you feel crazy. You do crazy. You laugh. It seems like it's over the top before I'm about to, when I say crash out, I mean fall out. I don't mean to kirk out on nobody. So I think I'm getting over all this anxiety because I'm overdue for some much needed rest. So when I say I'm about to crash out, I don't mean the kind that mean turn up or tear up some stuff. I mean the kind of crash that you just fall out and go sleep. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. And it is so funny, that this kind of weather brings that kind of response, brings that kind of where you want to settle down. Seems like everything's stopping and slowing down because it's cold. It's just cold. But get up moving, get yourself pumping, get you your daily dose of Molly Moss Sea Moss, pick up this book, get your mind flowing, get the cognitive skills working. When you get Sea Moss, it got 102 vitamins and minerals, but 92 of that was in the Sea Moss that the body needs. And I'm telling you guys, Dr. Sebi was on something. But don't just take my word for it. Get it and find out for yourself. Experience is the best teacher. I found that out. And put other stuff in your Sea Moss like bladder rat for the kidneys and the detoxing, the purification and all that, burdock root, Trilogy, right along with all of these natural vitamins and supplements so you can stay well. Because I don't know if y'all heard me the other day say it or not, what they saying that our emergency inhalers is causing air pollution. And so you need to get yourself safe and get the stuff working that's going to help boost your immune system, to take the natural herbs and cure that's going to help your body and cleanse your body and clean you out. So I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you what to do, but if you want to get off of all of this Western medicine and all that stuff, you might want to go back to nature, go back to the herbs and the fruits and vegetables and the essential things that gave us the strength and energy that we needed. I'm just saying, I don't know the cure, the recipe, whatever. I'm just saying, and I'm doing more than just saying. I'm actually implementing stuff in my life. So you guys can keep watch if you want to, do what you do and see the progression, how things slowly progress, but up in a positive way. Long as I just keep my stress factor and all that stuff down. So in order to do that, Molly Moss, Sea Moss helps with that stress factor, help you decompress and all of that good stuff. get you that, and also Shades of Blue, because it'll let your mind not worry about all this negative stuff, all the stuff going on in the news today, like the government shut down, people falling out in Baltimore from ODing. I'm like, is that they mixing heroin with what was that other stuff? Right on the tip of my tongue, not meth, but that fentanyl is taking people out, and all of this crazy stuff. So, woo, yes. You need some clarity. You need some normalcy. You need Shades of Blue and some Molly Moss sea moss. That's what you need. You'll be just fine. And take your regular vitamins, elderberry and all that stuff. But enough of me jaw-jacking about what you need, because y'all girlfriends can't tell y'all. I could just point you in the direction or where to get it. And it appears to be all over the place. But let's say good morning to my super producers, Mr. Molly Moss.
Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where you spirit.
Hey. How's everybody doing today?
What up, Mr. John, Destiny, Matt? What up? What up, LA? What up, Miss Quicksilver, Angie? What up, JC Jerome? The Reverend is in the house today on a Freaky Friday. That's what's up. Make sure y'all hit that like and that share button. If y'all watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We got 2 likes. I know y'all watching. Thanks for the likes. Mr. John, I see it. Thanks for the likes, Angie. What's up, Riri?
Thank you. The way of the world, honey, people are losing their mind. In our local news, well, is Baltimore considered local? They close enough to us. Did you hear about the fentanyl over the? I want to say fentanyl, but I don't know what the drug compound that they're using nowadays, but it was 11 overdose happened just this week, just the other day on Wellness Wednesday. People passing out, falling out all over the place in Baltimore.
That's scary, man. Anybody, hey, check on Sliggy.
I checked on him.
Okay, South Baltimore. You need to check out on all your Baltimore friends and loved ones. Make sure they good. But yeah, I mean, everybody know, you watch drug movies before, or a TV show like Raising Kanan. Remember, he had a bad batch, and he done put all them testers out, and anything free, they gonna grab it. And somebody must put out a bad batch, and it's killing these kids. These men and women out there. They falling, but they gonna find whoever it is. Most time they let things slide, but when baddies start dropping, that's when it become a problem. So for that many people to drop in a day, that's scary.
Yeah, and this is what's even scarier about it, that it was been 42 ODs in that area in the last 3 months. 42. That's what I'm saying.
Oh man, they coming in now. They said we're gonna wait for Reese intro, huh? Good time, huh? Well, you got 2.
This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the morning light. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag.
Freaky Friday to you.
Sipping slow, feel the rhythm with your
Happy David Green.
What's up?
Oh, you got a popsicle on your hand?
I do.
No, I'm gonna call you a popsicle man.
Popsicle man.
The funniest man in the world. Funny man.
I'm still hungry.
David Green.
David Green. How you eat? Well, I eat popsicles too. So I'm about to say, how you about to eat popsicles and it's cold outside? It's 61 degrees up in here.
So I'm
Up in
still
this
hungry.
seat.
I'm still hungry from last night. I was so
Yeah.
hungry. Because remember, I always go to Martin's before they close. But
So if you're making like ham steaks, this is gonna be your number 3.
we
That's
didn't
okay.
we didn't end until what,
So
like
it's gonna be half of
2:00
that
in
and
the
half of
morning or
your
whatever.
sandwiches, right?
And
I got off at 1. I was like, I couldn't do no more after 6 hours. I
yeah,
couldn't do no more. Y'all was still on it.
yeah, we went over 6 hours.
It knocked me out. I couldn't do it. I love y'all, but y'all about to.
Hey, David got a question, man. That's Destiny question for Dave. I can't ask another man something like that. Reese can ask him. And he can read it. Go ahead, Dave.
How much of
You
that
got
popsicle, David, can you put in your mouth?
Check
David.
you gotta check my OnlyFans.
Oh,
Yeah, you got
OnlyFans. Oh,
99 cents a month. Sign up, man. And especially right now, FMG special. Next week is $20.
Dude, it's rough now. I'm selling feet pics and
You
some
selling
more
what
junk.
pics?
Feet pics and some more junk.
Feet pics and all.
man.
You crazy? You better sell some of that dangling.
Oh, you want to know?
That's what you better sell.
You want to know what? I found out that I was shocked because my homegirl, she does all that mess, whatever. No, and she said the dirtier and nastier the feet, the more money you make.
Oh, that's it. Who the hell gonna pay? But look, I can't judge. I can't judge. So if your feet, you take pictures of nasty, dirty feet, they pay money for it.
Yeah, because you got to understand, there's a whole lot of, twisted, minded individuals or whatever like that.
I might go
that's what
outside.
She said, the dirtier and nastier the feet, the more money you make.
So
I'm not talking about for me. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about she's talking about like women or whatever.
But
No,
showing your
that's
feet
crazy.
ain't bad. I could pour like milk and honey and stuff like that on my feet. Because they don't see the rest of you. All they see is your feet. And people have paid for stuff like that.
She said dirty. Yeah.
Dirty feet. I mean, but that's dirty if you spit something on your feet.
Yeah.
And I could, you know what?
JB.
If I could
Shit,
figure
dirty
out how to
feet, not ugly feet.
OnlyFans,
Ain't got to be ugly, just dirty. Just make them dirty, I guess.
I was.
Mm-hmm.
that's
I was shocked. I was shocked when I found that out.
That's a fetish. That's the fetish. I'm looking.
That would be a turn on
for some part-time work. That would be a turn on.
No, that would be a turn off for me. Because first thing I'm thinking is your feet stink. You know what I mean?
Look, I see people feet that look clean and their foot is foul. So your feet could stink without the look. You'd be looking like, whose feet is that?
Follow the smell. You find out.
It is funny because sometimes you can smell people. I can smell your feet through your shoes. That's bad. Like, who is cooking cabbage? Where is that day old smell? And it's somebody little footsies.
I can smell your nasty.
I can smell
your nasty footsies.
I can smell your smelly feet.
Oh shoot!
Oh wow! So today's topic is what you won't do, you do for love, and also included in that broad topic is younger men and older women. And when I say younger and older, I mean like a 10-year gap. Why do younger men like older women? I have some footage on that. I don't know why men like any woman because I'm not a man. So let's get that out of the way. All I can do is speculate on what I have seen. So no, I'm not an expert in men. That's why I have men on here to ask. That's why I have a video of a man talking about what men like. I can tell you what women like. And not even all women, just that's only the people in my circle. You know what I mean? That's it. But let's start with the first topic. The first video I want to share is that video of the people falling out in Baltimore. And while we're sharing that video, I want you all to think about something that you have done for the sake of love or infatuation that you said that you would never do, is not like you, or it's just it's not in your wheelhouse to do, or something that you did. If you want to share, and I'll share mine later. But something y'all be thinking about that. What you won't do, you do for love. So what ethical or unethical thing did you do that you normally wouldn't do, but you only did it because of that special someone or that person, or quote unquote, because you thought you was in love? Let's check out the video first from Baltimore News to give y'all the skinny on what's going on in the DMV area. Whenever Molly get it up, we'll show it. But in the meantime, also Baltimore's mayor that lost his mind. He got $163,000 a grand Jeep running around, $163,000 of taxpayers' money. You know, I don't know how together the city of Baltimore is, but the mayor can afford $160,000 vehicle. What's the name of that vehicle? It was the Jeep Grand. Wait a minute, hold up. I wrote it down because I couldn't believe it. I said it. $150,000 a Jeep Grand Wagoneer. So the Jeep Grand Wagoneer costs $53,000. And they said because he has it modified, you know, he got all of this stuff to drive around in. But that's over $100,000 of taxpayer money that you're spending on a Jeep Wagoneer. I didn't think they could do that. The mayors can take the taxpayer money and do whatever they want. I didn't know that. But that's in Baltimore. Like, you got a city full of people falling out, ODing, and you driving around with $160,000. That's how come you can afford that car. I know a money laundering. Like they used to say, that's a money laundering. Where you get that money from?
Allegedly,
taxpayer money in Baltimore. And how raggy them streets is, that money need to go to fix them streets and them potholes.
First responders scattered for at least 25 people. They're telling us tonight overdosing in West Baltimore. I spoke to folks out there today. They say they were seeing people drop left and right, collapsing. I myself witnessed 2 people experiencing overdose symptoms while I was out there for just 90 minutes. One of dozens of overdoses happening this Thursday near Pennsylvania and North Avenues, just across the street from the Penn North Recovery Center, where nurse practitioner Josie Dantzler was sitting.
That's probably the 3rd or 4th person I've helped in the last 30 to 40 minutes. People are just passing out from whatever they're overdosing.
I was walking down the street and I hadn't seen his feet sticking out. And I saw him leaning over.
This man yelling for help after seeing another man down on the ground.
I called medic once I seen his eyes in the back of his head.
Never seen anything like that. So yeah, maybe it is a bad batch, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's an epidemic. We deal with this every day. Probably not on this high of a, scale, but we go through this every day.
Alongside Josie is the harm reduction director for the Penn North Recovery Center, Bernard Nelson. He says they were out there to hand out Narcan and fentanyl testing strips.
I've never seen nothing like this. And I've never seen nothing like this while doing Narcan. They were foaming from the mouth, some of them.
A surreal scene sparking a large response from harm reduction organizations like the 24-Hour Community Peer Project, which works to link people to services.
33 years in recovery, I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything close to this. In 2 hours, we've helped at least 6 people.
Like administer the Narcan.
That's just the Narcan.
The mayor's office says the harm reduction distribution will continue throughout the night.
I don't know the logistics of exactly what happened, but it doesn't make any difference. It happened. And we're here to try to do the best we can about it.
Yeah.
And what a scene that was. Tonight, Baltimore police are reminding folks that individuals can seek medical care without fear of arrest. I'm live tonight outside.
Definitely. You know, like Molly said earlier, they create the problem so they can become the solution. And that is so true. Like I said, the mayor in Baltimore driving around with over $100,000 vehicle while the people in your city is passing out or losing their lives over ODing. Because you know, and it happens every day. Because Slicky lives in Baltimore, and I talked to him. He said you hear about somebody dying over a hot shot every day. One of our friends, well, one of his close friends, that's what happened to her. She died of an overdose, and it's just wild. And I guess the people want. I was told yesterday, Chout was explaining that the people want the drugs that's going to kill them.
Yeah,
that's terrible to want something that bad that you willing to die for it.
No, I was told they said something about death is the ultimate high or something. You know what I mean? So if they hear somebody, you know what I mean, died on this street because of overdose, that's where they're gonna go.
That's the death is the ultimate high. Oh, Felicia, any thoughts? I mean, like, we seen this over and over. We know about this over and over, but for everybody to pass out at one time in a certain area, that means somebody in that area is the one that's selling the bad product because they getting it all at the same place and they falling out in this one specific central localized area. But the police probably know who's doing it. They know, and my prayers go out to the family of the people that got to deal with it, because I know what it's like to have a loved one on an addiction like that. But that's something else. That's something different than what the crack epidemic was, because at least with the crack epidemic, you didn't hear about too many people passing out all at one place like that, like it is with that heroin or that fentanyl. That's instant stuff. At least with the crack, you're allowed to get high a little bit before it busts your heart or take you out or whatever. But dang, dog.
Yep.
Kenny said, hold up, all politicians have new vehicles. They can't use taxpayers' dollars. That's a new stunt. They fail to tell you that gun violence down in Baltimore. And he said the mayor ain't causing drug issues in Baltimore. Y'all gotta stop that.
Brandon Scott, that's the mayor in Baltimore. He driving around with $160,000 Jeep Wagoneer that of the taxpayers' money that fixed that. Instead of the taxpayer money going someplace else. The mayor ain't got a stunt. What's wrong with him riding around in a regular Jeep? But it has to be a grand Jeep Wagoneer with special tinted windows, all tricked out and all that. No, y'all stop that. Always make concessions for the bad behavior that people do. If he ain't doing what he's supposed to, because y'all wouldn't have never let Mary Berry get away with nothing like that. Oh, Mary Berry got $160,000 vehicle. Oh, that's the taxpayer money. They'd have had Berry, and he was DC's best man. Y'all would have had him up under the jail. But for some reason, this mayor down there is allowed to get away with stuff. And his city is in a crisis.
Yeah, I don't really keep up with Baltimore, what's going on. I just know it's always something bad that they promote that's going on in Baltimore. And then I look online, people having shows and comedy shows, and they doing all types of things in Baltimore. So they promote a lot of bad out there. I don't know too much about the mayor, but I know all these mayors driving $500,000 cars. You know, I've been saying that since I've been young. I also see the pastor driving the same vehicle, and people okay with it. So I don't really care what they drive or anything. I just care about what they doing to help the people. I know he ain't the reason, you know, why these people dropping, but he can get to the root of the issue.
That's
Like
right.
what's causing it. They always got a solution. We got Narcan. They come around here and pass them out to people, you know. So when people do OD around you, you can hit them with it. But it's at the same time, it's like, nah, we need to find a solution so they don't OD. Like what drugs, how the drugs getting over here, you know? So it's like, it's deeper than just the mayor. It's just somebody you can point a finger at, the president, somebody we can point a finger at. And that's all it is. We can blame this person, but we don't really know who causing these issues. And that's why I think it's just smoke and mirrors. It's sad though, because people really dropping out there.
They surely are. They certainly are. And some people may say you live by the sword, die by the sword. That if you outdid doing it, and that's what you're doing it, and you pass like that, then you know, oh well. Some people say that he said crack was more of a, what did he say?
It was the bargaining system too.
Bartering system. Oh, with crack. Oh yeah, you get some work done. Because they was willing to work for it. They wasn't just going to knock you upside. Some people now would knock you upside your head and try to take your stuff. But then you had a functioning crackheads that actually worked every day and would get their part-time hustle and side hustle and
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just better crackheads. It was just better crack. You know, it ain't the
better
person.
product. Okay.
Yeah, it's better product. Now they putting stuff in it that's costing them to nod and be lazy. You know, back then they was energized. They can still wash your car, clean the neighborhood, all that. But whatever they putting it in now is costing them to be docile, costing them to drop. Like crackheads, I used to OD back in the day unless you really, really overdid it or was a bad batch.
Right.
Now you just saying it left and right. There's something wrong. There's something out here.
And groups of people dropping like that. Ooh. I remember on The Wire, the episode of The Wire, how all these people kept coming up buying. So maybe that's how that happened. They coming up buying and the people running to the side of the building or running inside the building because they can't wait to get high. And wherever they dropped, wherever they was getting high, that's where they dropped. Maybe it was like that. So they giving out the bad batch and the people all around you drop because they going to get high. They give it to me, man. Give it to me. Can't wait. It's just like a fat person pulling up in the drive-thru and eating their order while they still in line. Y'all saying that. Get your food. Yeah. And the first thing we do in there eating the fries or eating, you know. So I guess like with a dope thing, that's what they do too. They can't wait. They got to get a little bit before they get back to where they need to get. Let me just take a hit of this before I take it on around the corner and we really get down. And
my uncle a few months ago died from overdose, a crack overdose and all. But like Molly said, I think there was some stuff in it, and he was a straight up crackhead. Like I'm like, and this is no lie, no joke or whatever. No, you know what I mean. And he was in prison for years and everything. And to the point where they was like, what's the first thing you're going to do when you get out of prison? He said, I'm going to smoke crack. And
he said that?
And that's what he said, or whatever. And, you know what I mean? That's they said he went on, when he got out, he went on crack binges and stuff like that. And caught a bad batch in Hagerstown and OD.
Mm-hmm. OD. You saying how man, they say he was on crack. It ain't stop him from working though. Can we tell he was on crack? And that's what people don't understand. These politicians, all of them on hard drugs. It just they get the pure clean version of it. You know, so they ain't got to worry about it. What's that?
Functional crack. Crackheads. Yeah, functional crackheads. I know a whole lot of them. Like you said, you know what I mean. If you don't know them and stuff, no, you don't know they on crack. Well, at least a few years ago, you know what I mean. Now,
I done seen people snort lines right beside me. I didn't know what they was doing. They got little chains now. They can put it on their head, and you won't know these people rich. Some of these people, they do well. They work out. They like regular people. Women love them. It is, and everybody do it. So it ain't like it's like out in LA. It's just like doing weed out there. You know, just like that's just something they do. There's a lot of people on movie sets. They gotta get high to get into a certain role and stuff. So it's just that on our streets we get the cheap shit when they done cut it 10 times with all types of poison and other shit they done added into it. And it's messed up, you know.
Wow. Yeah, that was the most unfortunate, you know, that's down there in Baltimore. Yeah, what was going on and stuff. Like we ain't got enough going on in the world. You know, I took and wrote down some notes as I was doing my research, but I can't read it. So I just look. I'm like, what the hell does this say? I can't read it. So I'm moving right along because I can't see what I So, okay, today's question. What you won't do, you do for love. All right. We all have did stuff where we're gonna try it, you know, and you do it for the sake of loving somebody, your moral codes and ethnic and all that stuff. Something what is something that you said you'll never do, but you found yourself doing it for love? Felicia, you with me? You still here, Felicia?
Auntie, she done stepped off for a second, probably.
Yeah. Oh,
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. The question is, what you won't do, you do for love. Can you name something that you did for the sake of love?
Oh, shoot. I done put up with a lot of shit that I normally wouldn't have put up with for love.
But just name one thing.
One thing?
Just one thing.
Anal sex. Let's put that way.
That's my thing.
Looking in the ass for love.
You been a pain in my ass, like literally.
So, how was you coaxed into that?
My husband. What do you mean? How was I coaxed into that?
Like he was just like, let's try something.
He asked for it. I've never done it. Tried it. Never do it again though. But you know.
That's definitely good. Anal sex. All right. Well, David Green, what's that? Just one thing. I know we do a lot for love, but one thing can you think of that you won't do, but you did for love?
I broke down, and I got a tattoo of her name on my chest. And that's something that I did for love. Then we end up not speaking, and I gotta cover it up. And
wow.
Yeah.
So how did you get did you get it removed, covered up, or did you just made it turn it into something else?
No, I went to I went to the same place because I mean the initial tattoo, I mean, I thought it was good. I didn't know about the rumors. You know what I mean? I knew the woman was old and everything, but
the rumor was
let's just say she jacked me up. I wanted, like I said, it was her name, and her name there's an I, and instead of the I wanted a like a crown or whatever, you know what I mean? And like I said, that was all good and everything. So when I went to get it covered up and everything, I said I want a ferocious lion, you know what I mean? And she said, oh yeah, I got you and everything like that. When she got done, I was, you know what I mean, I was proud of, you know what I mean, because I you know what I mean, that was like, well, other than the name, that was my my first ever, you know, tattoo or whatever. So when I got the line and all, I'm ready to show it off. Somebody commented and everything, said my tattoo needed courage here, and I wanted a ferocious lion. That bad boy looked like the cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz.
You need courage. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Question: did she get a tattoo with your name on it? LA.
Yeah, but it was a joke. It was a joke. It was she was like, guess what I got done, and I this and everything, and I was like, oh. So when I got it done and I showed it to her, she was like, it was just a joke or whatever. Like I didn't know. I said, oh well, mine's not.
Oh wow, you're ferocious.
You got a fake tattoo.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll show you.
Work, boy.
I am so. Oh, David. So you don't show your ferocious lion no more?
I mean, like, you know, if I'm out like playing, you know, activities or something like that or something, but you know, it's not like I'm going to be like going, you know, like, you know,
taking your shirt off for purpose, like
taking pictures, like, hey, look at this. No. And no, this is and she I wanted a DNA sign on my arm with I got 3 kids and with their 3 favorite colors and their names. Okay, so my son's name is Cam, my other son is Solomon, and my daughter's name is Amaya. But on my arm, I got Cam, Lalaman.
What? Did you say Lalaman?
Lalaman. I said, hold up. I said, she said, how you like it? I said, this says Lalaman. She said, I said, his name is Solomon. You know, she said, that's how I make my S's. I said, like L's? It clearly looks like an L. But yeah, so well, she's out of business now. A lot of people didn't sue her and some more junk and everything. Like I said, she was about 60, 70 years old or something.
The tattoo artist was 70 years old.
Yeah.
Probably had cataracts and some more.
Probably had cataract. Probably had what's it? Dementia. Probably had all that mess. I don't know. But that was the one of the dumbest things that I done for love.
It wasn't a tattoo. It was going to the 70-year-old tattoo artist. She probably had a cigarette out of her mouth looking like Lord Mars. Come on, David. Come on, sit down.
Yep.
What do you want here? Yeah, it looks good. It looks great. Yeah. Had a stencil of the Wizard of Oz cowardly lion. Yeah, it looks great. You would have been a lion of Judah when I finished with you.
She talked a good game. She got all kinds of, you know what I mean, pictures and everything. She's like, yeah, I did this. She didn't tell me she did them things in like 1930 something, though. But you know what I mean? She was like, yeah, I did this, and showed the book and all. I said, oh, okay, all right. And be negotiated on the price.
Was it at least clean? The area, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, at least that was up to par.
Yeah. It was clean. It was clean. Everything. You know what I mean? She wore gloves and everything like that. No, it's just
she just got older. You know, hand ain't as steady. You know that I totally get that. Molly, what was something that you did for love?
Man, I did a lot for love, but ain't nothing I regret or I feel like I want to do again. I do it 100 times if I'm constantly falling in love, if I'm in love with that person. So I don't know, I done bought cars, I done bought rings, flowers, I done did everything I can think of. I done tried to support women, but if you my girl and I got it, I'd do it again. So I don't know. I don't know. If it's something crazy. I ain't with the asshole shit, so I ain't never really do it. A girl that asked me, I told her I no, and I loved her. I said, nah, we ain't with that shit. That was your last boyfriend. We ain't doing all that shit. Whatever y'all was doing that shit out the window, but I don't know. If something come to mind though, I definitely bring it up.
Okay.
Shit, everything I did, I'd do it again.
Well, I can tell you mine was anal sex too, because that's something I said that I was never going to do or never partake in. Because you see it in the movies, you be like, oh hell no, oh no way, no. But for somehow, he was like, man, let's try this. I want to try this. We see it in the movie, so I'm like, okay, not knowing the first time I did it twice. The first time I did it, same person, I did it, and we didn't know. You're not supposed to he ain't supposed to take control. He ain't supposed to jump in and just go, oh, yeah. You can't do that. You would literally tear your butthole up. Maybe that's why my cheek is gone now. I don't know. But, after the first time, because it gets messy, it gets nasty, because you don't know what you're doing. You're supposed to fast. You're supposed to clean yourself out. There's a whole kit. We went to the novelty shop and bought an anal kit, a whole kit. We had to watch the video to show how you properly engage in anal sex. It's just not something you just turn over and do if you're not a professional. We weren't professional. We wasn't proficient at it. So what nothing that and after the first fiasco, crap all over the place. You like, oh, what's this? What's going on? So it was disgusting. So we said, okay, well, let's give it another try. That's when we got the kit and everything did properly and everything. And men are not supposed to be the jackhammer. The woman is supposed to ease themselves onto the man. It's a whole technique I didn't know. Like I said, you had to watch the video and it showed different positions to do, not to hurt yourself and all of that. Anal sex is not like having vaginal sex, because you could really mess yourself up if you don't do it properly. You go up and did all wrong. So that's what we found out. And after doing it properly, the kid and everything, that is nothing that I want to ever do or experience again. I'm not into that. That's one of those things. No, I'm not into it. So no, thank you. So that was the thing that I did that I said I would never do, but I did because I thought, well, in my mind, I was in love. So I can't say I thought I was in love. I was in love. Oh, so.
I'm saying, if you're in love and niggas say, I want to pee in your mouth. Exactly. Some motherfuckers freaks. They be using that. I was in love. No, you wanted to try that shit too. If he say he want to shit on you and this is some free, you like, hell no. You'll be that's where you draw the line. I think some women be interested in some of them things.
But if you don't do anal sex properly, that's what's gonna happen. If you don't do it right,
that's what the Gregory should have told people. It's doo-doo in there. That's what it's really doo-doo at.
It's
you talking about
and you feel like, oh, I ain't gotta poop. You feel like you don't have to poop or whatever, but you gotta have that chamber empty and cleaned. And if it's not empty and clean, whatever something is, it was like, what's going on? Okay, so what you do? It was like one of those. It was just awful.
JB said Reese let dude go down the Hershey Highway. Hey, he
JB,
can't use candy bars. They said no candy bars. LA said nah. That you get skipped, JB.
look,
He gets
that's
skipped.
the thing. What you won't do, you do for love. So JB, name something that you did for love. David getting let old 70-year-olds give him tattoos because he was, he was like, hey, give me the.
He could have went to anybody else. Man.
He went to the professional. And and they might have been good in their day, like you said.
Yeah, back in the day, yeah, probably like 30 years ago. But she said
glaucoma and bifocals and all that.
She said she'd been in business 30 some years or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that I wouldn't have went. That's like playing a pickup game. I know Jordan the GOAT, but I'm not picking him to play against these youngers out here. I'm gonna go grab one of these youngers out here to be on my team.
Now listen, Michael B. Jordan. I get Jordan, Michael B. Jordan. Come on, Michael B.
Michael B.
Yeah, he young.
Yeah, that's the AI champ. He everywhere.
Yeah, he's also
you see how many fake movies they got in him coming out.
They making Last Dragon. That's man.
What's that?
Y'all remember with Show Enough? The Paramount.
Oh yeah. Kiss My Converse.
You gotta be careful, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. You spreading fault. That was an AI video. There's a lot of fake movies that they keep coming out with. That's not real, man. Google it. That's not a movie. You talking about with Michael B. Jordan, right? I seen it too. The Last Dragon was a remake of some old movie. That's AI. They did some shit, but it looked real. It's gone viral. I know what you're talking about.
That was so stupid. They had Paramount.
Everybody was
Paramount everything.
Yeah. It looked real.
Can Michael B. Jordan sue for that?
They don't know who did it. They count fake. So it's just like if you can find the person who made the video.
Clarence was fake.
Yeah. And that was real though. So I can pull it up. Let me see.
I'm gonna Google the Last Dragon, the remake of the Last Dragon, and see what we get.
Yeah.
It says there are currently no new films titled The Last Dragon, but
yes, sir.
Coming this fall.
It said, but they are celebrating their 40th anniversary with the theatrical screening in late 2025.
What's a theatrical screening? But a movie?
It says and has a reboot or make in development by creator Lewis.
Said the rumors start from a misunderstanding of past reposts about a potential remake and speculations that grew due to Jordan's known interest in martial art films and anime. But yeah, it seemed like somebody made it up. But there's a lot of them going around. I remember when Lee thought that they was coming out with another Django. I was like, what? And I was like, they good at this because a lot of people believed in it. It was going around viral like that Michael B. Jordan about to be in The Last Dragon. And then people start looking it up and like, oh, they lying. Like that. These people good.
Boy, I tell you.
AI getting good. They getting better and better.
Well, AI, let me I can't say that. Like,
but they
AI
still throw the idea out there. They might end up doing it now. And that's the same thing happened with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air TV show. Somebody put a fake trailer out, and then they end up doing it for real. They ain't used the characters they had in the trailer, but they paid them. It was a college kid. So sometimes they do that to try to pitch ideas to Hollywood to do it. A trade back.
Wow.
No, that's the wrong Last Dragon, Matt. He put down Bruce Lee. No, his name was Bruce
Ty
Leroy.
Mac. Bruce
No,
Leroy, Ty
Bruce
Mac.
Leroy. Yeah.
It was the
Bruce
comedy, The Last
Leroy.
Dragon of Vanity.
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough, move your pizza to Daddy Green Pizza. The David Green was them York folks.
No, but I used to lie to people in school and say what they were.
You used to say that was your family. That's
I did.
Daddy Green's people. You used to say that you was the part of a fictional character.
I sure did. I sure did.
David.
I sure did. And I said I was cousin to Al Green. Yep.
Smart man.
David, you just be lying. Why?
What humans do, you know. They lie.
I'm Al Green's cousin. Al Green, my daddy. You should say Al Green.
I was new to the area, so nobody didn't really people didn't really know me or whatever like that.
Making friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Just like a show and tell. I know that teacher was rolling her eyes, whatever, no, but I had one of those, back in the day, the Michael Jackson glove, but I mean, it wasn't diamonds. I don't even think it was crystals or whatever like that. No. And I took it to school and said I went to the concert, and he threw the glove at me.
And you showed the people. Oh.
I sure do. They was like, "Oh, is it Michael Jackson thing?" I said, "Yeah." I wore the Beat It shirt and everything.
For show and tell.
I sure did. Yeah.
Showed and told lies. Okay. Well, you could have been a good congressman, David. You'd have been really good. They like to tell lies and whoppers too. You could have run for Senate, David. David Green for Senate. See.
I know that teacher was sitting there rolling her eyes like, "Oh, okay, here we go."
Oh. Well. Okay, that's the people in the audience. Read some of the comments. What you won't do for love, what you won't do, you do for love. Bobby Caldwell sing that song. I see Josh said he licked booty. Okay, he did it for love. Okay. What else did they do for love?
I think that's the only one.
That was it. I got your video up ready with this dude with his skull cap on in the house.
Yes. Oh, it's the older woman, younger man syndrome. Why do younger men like older women? I thought it was interesting. Let's see what this young man has to say about it before we go to the panel.
What was that? That wasn't a lion. That didn't sound like a tiger. That sounded like a cougar. What's going on, YouTube world? This is your guy, your internet brother, internet accountability partner, Sills the Man. Thank you for coming back and watching my videos. On this channel, I'll talk about understanding the mind of men, decent men, good men. So in that spirit, I'm going to talk about a shift in today's men and what they're looking for in a woman, and that is older women. So I've been noticing this shift for a little while now. As I talk to my friends, especially those who are still dating and currently dating, as I talk to younger gentlemen of today's generation, and as I look at the stats of what today's men are looking for in today's women. Now, one stat I'm gonna bring up was conducted by a survey company called Ipsos, IPSOS. And they made a survey on age gap dating. Their poll showed that 39% of Americans have dated someone within the age gap of 10 plus years, with a quarter of those being men, dating women older than them. The poll that this company conducted also found that 57% of Americans would be open to dating someone 10 plus years older than themselves, and 71% of those were men. Now, this poll was conducted in 2022, very recent. And one more stat I'm gonna bring up was another one conducted in 2022, which found that 60% of men are more attracted to older women, regardless of age. So as you see, statistically and by observation, there is a shift in what men are looking for. So I decided to make this video because I feel like it's only right to talk about the current shift in today's men and how they're thinking when it comes to their desires and their preferences to the women they date, older women. So before I start, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Subscribe to your guy, like, comment, tell me what you think. All right, so let me get to the first reason why you will find that a lot of men are now gravitating towards older women more than ever. Older women, not all older women, are more secured and grounded. I mean, just think about it. It is more likely that an older woman will have her stuff together than the average young woman. Because when you're young, you're still trying to figure out life, trying to figure out your career, what you want to do. A lot of developing and building in that part of our lives, right? But when it comes to older women and older people in general, most of them been through that stage already. And that's why I said not all, because you still have older people who still trying to figure things out. But in a lot of cases, most cases, they're in a different stage in their lives. So it is more likely that these women, these older women, will be more secured and grounded at this point in their lives. Whether it's financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, because you also got to remember that with age brings experience. And that is aligned with relationships, because the older you are, the higher chance that you've been in more relationships, which means you've learned more from relationships. So you know how to handle certain situations that a younger woman would not know how to. So a lot of men of today's generation want that security when it comes to women. They want a woman who's been through it and knows how to understand relationships and the politics of relationships, but in the same token, teach them something. That seems to be a trend in today's gentlemen. The next reason why you'll see a lot of today's men desiring older women is because they know what they want. Kind of piggybacking off of my first point, older women have been through a lot in their lives. Relationships, careers, downfalls, accomplishments, knowing what to do, knowing what not to do. And because of all this experience, they are closer to knowing what they want in life more than a younger woman who has not gone through all those things and those experiences. If I touch fire enough, I'll know after a few mistakes that I do not want to touch that fire ever again. But if I've never touched that fire, then I do not know not to touch that. Let me bring up a more realistic example. Because I'm older and I've been through certain experiences when it comes to my career and my job, I know that I do not want to have relationships or date people I work with because I did it and it was terrible. It was not worth it. But because I've been in my career so long, or I've worked so many jobs and just understanding people, I know that it is not a good idea to date people that you work with. That is because of experience. But if I'm younger and I'm just starting my career, probably.
Okay, let's get to the first part of his scenario. I'm gonna ask the men because that's who we're focusing and gearing to going towards. And then on the second part of the show, we're gonna
steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The morning Mac got the flavor,
baby.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Hello, Joe, are you there? He'll pop back in. So yeah, let's ask the question for like the first part of the video. He said that the younger man is attracted to the stability of the older woman. David, is that true? I mean, do you feel what he's saying is valid?
I mean, it might be valid to some, but it's not. That's not my answer. My answer. I guess thinking back, my thing about older women is because I'm and everything I do, I'm always a competitor or whatever, right? So if I get with an older woman and she says, you know what I mean, you're the best, or nobody this, I'm thinking, you know what I mean, you like, 50, 60 years old, you know what I mean, you probably been with, you know what I mean, 100 or more people or something like that. No, for me to be, you know what I mean, on that list, you know what I mean, that's a ego boost or whatever like that. But some of the stuff he said is, you know what I mean, is true. You know what I mean? Some older women, you know what I mean, are, you know what I mean, stable and, you know what I mean, don't mind helping you out and different things like that and all. But also like I said on stage, these older women, at least nowadays, they don't know how long they're going to be around or whatever like that. No, so they go straight to the point. You know what I mean? You can sit there and you can say, You know what I mean? You want to go out to eat? No, I want to eat that dick. You know what I mean? What do you want to drink? I want to drink that dick. You know what I mean? Like they straight to the point. You know what I mean? You know, feed me and Stefano afterwards. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
that's my take.
Okay. It sounds like you'll have to bring Auntie Sheila and Auntie Felicia get on there and talk they smack again. Because they are directed to the point. What that dick do? That's what they want to know.
Basically, yes.
That's what they want to
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Yeah, there ain't no you know what I mean, there's a 90-day rule. No, it's a 90-second rule. As soon as you get over here and give me that dick, then we'll talk about what you want. Well, depending on the performance, we'll talk about what I'm gonna make you to eat.
Okay. JoJo baby. He's still not with us, Molly.
He ain't say nothing yet. He probably stepped off. JB said, if you young and don't have much going on, things sound good coming from a cougar. LA say must have ads 20 years old. Oh, I don't know what he's trying. Probably trying to say ask somebody at least 20 years
20 years older. Yeah, that's
drinking dick is crazy work. And they said, I don't know. I mean, he said some good things though, you know, but I don't know where they be getting these numbers from. I never get a chance to do a survey. They always say these amount of men and I'm like, ain't nobody ever come to me, you know. So where they be getting these numbers from? But off vision alone, I see a lot of older men out here with younger women. I don't really see the flip side, you know, and I think it's a certain age for women too. I see a lot of older women out here. They be having them a little young dude, you know, but I think for a lot of the young kids out here that's dating people that's older than them, they might in a financial need, you know, and sometimes it sounds good. Like we saying she already been through this and been through that. Yeah. And they take advantage of younger people. I like when people date around their age, especially when they're young. When you get probably in your 30s, 40s, then till you ain't got shit in mind that y'all had enough life experience, you grown enough, you know. But when they all like in their early 20s, dating somebody 50, taking advantage of her, you know. If it's a lady, yeah, it might look cool, you know, you're a young dude. But when it's a girl, people like, look at that old man. Look at Bill Belichick now. He dating like an early 20-year-old girl. He married her. That dude like 80 years old. You know, like what is going on? And every time he with her, people make it a big thing, the big news, you know. But from that look, a lot of these rich men, they like younger women. Brad Pitt, all these actors you see, once the women they with get a certain age, they divorce them and then marry somebody that's 10 years younger than the girl they just left. You know, so I don't see what numbers he getting from, but visually it looked like a lot of the men like dating young, especially like around their 40s and 50s. Seem like they like dating younger women. I can be wrong, but that's what I think.
He's going to talk about that too in the video. He's going to talk about that too. He sure is. And
But Mr. John,
Molly, I think because I think the same thing as you. I think they bring up, you know what I mean, the numbers and statistics because it makes it seem more truthful. You know what I mean? I can sit there and say 98. You notice they don't say like 95 or something. They'll say 97 or something like that. You'd be like, oh, it gotta be true because he didn't say 95 or 90.
63, 68.
93. You know what I mean? So it seems more realistic or whatever. But like he really does know what he's talking about.
JB said younger chicks make you feel younger, and the cost will come with it.
He right.
Oh, yeah.
Let's watch some more of the video. Let's see what else. That was one point. He said he had 5. So let's see what the other 4.
Yeah. Let's see what he's talking about, child.
In my first position or my first job, I would not know that because I haven't been there. Because of experience, I know what I want. And that is what men look for in their woman when it comes to age gap dating and just wanting older women in general. These type of men want to be with women who know what they want because it makes decisions in their relationship easier. There's not a lot of guessing. This woman knows what she wants because she's been through it, and that can bring peace to a man. Another reason why these type of men love older women and look forward to being in relationships with older women is because of their emotional intelligence. Because older women been through so many relationships, through the ups and downs, the good things and the bad things, also with a lot of older women being divorced or widowed. So they've been through marriage. They understand those types of high level relationships. A younger man who has not been through that level of emotional processes, relationships, would love to learn from an older woman like this, who's been through it, who knows, and not just for himself. He doesn't just want to learn for himself, but he feels like this will be a benefit to their relationship because she will know how to maneuver when certain things go down in their relationship. A man cannot do it all, and an honest and real man knows that. But he feels more secured when he knows his partner knows how to maneuver when there's things he doesn't know, or things he can't fix, or things he doesn't have knowledge on when it comes to their relationship. He knows his woman has his back 100%, and she knows exactly what to do because of her emotional intelligence. If this younger man feels some type of way because she did something or say something, she will be able to calm the storm and bring peace to the rocky waves because she has so much emotional intelligence. So now it goes from an argument and pettiness to peace and a solution. What I hear from a lot of today's men is that one thing they dislike about today's women is the pettiness, the arguing, and putting his business on blast on social media. It is hard to find a mature older woman who will do that because she's mature. And age, in most cases, and hopefully for your case, brings maturity. Another reason why today's men are looking for older women in their relationships is because she's more likely to be financially stable. As y'all know, there is an ongoing battle, an ongoing war with today's men and women when it comes to relationships, especially on social media, about who pays the bills. What percentage the man pays? What percentage the woman pays? Who pays for the first date? What gender should be the breadwinner? All these arguments and debates. But one thing a lot of men love about older women who are financially stable is that these type of women do not care about none of that because they can hold their own. You will find these type of women say, I don't need a man to pay for me. I got my own money. I don't need you to pay my bills. Let's just have a conversation what's comfortable for our situation and our relationship. These type of women are more open to having conversations, healthy conversations, mature conversations about money in their relationships, where a lot of men and today's men think the opposite of today's younger women. So you'll see these men find more comfort, more peace and serenity in not worrying about how much he has to pay or having that financial pressure because he knows his woman is good and that she's not going to put that pressure on him. And the last point I'm gonna bring up about why today's men are looking more towards older women in their relationships is because older women can teach a thing or two. As you see, the theme of this video is experience. Experience is birthed by time, and experience births knowledge, lessons, teaching, maturity. You have to go through something to know something. You have to touch something to truly feel something. You only know what you know. And because older women have been through so much, they can actually teach their man, their younger man, something he hasn't been through. Especially for men who want to be better versions of themselves, who are open to learning, who are always looking for knowledge. What better place to get that from than your woman, your partner, your loved one? If a woman is able to drop gems on her man, make him avoid situations that he shouldn't be in, make him accountable and look at the decisions that he make or look at his decision making and realize like, wow, she made an impact on my mind. That makes a tremendous difference on a man. And he will yearn that. He will love to have that. Those learning moments, that life education is what a lot of today's young men are looking for in their partner. All right, so thank you for coming to my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And shout out to all the cougars out there. We see y'all. We hear y'all. Just make sure you lead your life with love, all right? Peace and blessings to all of y'all. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me now?
We can hear you, Joe. Did you hear the video?
Oh my God. Yes, I did. My ears are just ringing. Oh, where all this come from? It don't work just like that. It don't always work like that. A lot of times the older woman's stuck in their ways. They don't want to change. Niggas want to do something different, keep on moving, and they sticking like that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no growth because they already grown and they think they know everything. They ain't no lessons to be learned or unless they teaching. And niggas don't want to be teached all day like that. Now the youngins, maybe, I get it. You know, they might want to learn a little something, but I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it worked both ways with me. I'm just going for a person that's digging on me. It ain't necessarily gotta be young, old, but they just gotta be doing the same type of shit that I want to be doing, you know, and be a part of that. And a lot of older women, they not even moving no more. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, it's just not active enough for me in our communities, you know, with the older women. I like more active, you know. So that's just my opinion on that. And I know he carried on for a minute about all that, what we looking and searching and what they desire. I mean, a lot of these young girls out here matured than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And of course you got the immature, so like the shit he got. I mean, I don't know how to get the numbers. Like Molly said, I don't know how, you know, you figure all this, how many dudes like this and like that. But you know, I think that one more thing was about Bill Belichick and some of the older what's his name? Lionel Richie, Richie, all them brothers, you know, it's because these brothers, you know, or I be seeing Bill doing yoga and he out there doing some shit, you know what I'm saying? And these old bras don't want to be held up on his feet like that. They ain't with that all of them. I'm just saying I'm talking about the majority of shit. They, like he said, they've been through shit. They ain't looking to go do shit again. I did yoga when I was 27. I'm 68 now. I ain't looking to do no damn yoga. You know what I'm saying? So they stuck in their ways. So they be finding life. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that active and with it, you know? Now he got money. I ain't got no money. So any of the young niggas that fuck with me, it's because I'm smooth like that. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know if they liking him because they know they got a smooth ride too. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't smooth over here right now. It bumpy than a motherfucker. So if you down with me, you down with me. And I'm out.
Okay. That was a lot. But I do
Yeah,
have a
you know, I'm in the experience. I've been in that experience, and you know what I'm saying. So I kind of feel that I hear what he's saying, but I've been there. So sorry, I just want to say that part.
The question was about the cougars. Why do younger men like older women? And then we're going to ask, why do older men like younger women? So we asked the question, why do younger men like older women? And then we're going to flip it. And there's another video that talks about why do older men prefer the younger one. It seems like both are saying with the stability and all of this stuff, like you said, when you are a younger man, maybe some men want that stability, want that woman to lead in direction so they don't have to do nothing. Because if you're an older woman, you're established, you're not tripping about the money or the bag because you already established and you can do stuff, whatever, for yourself. So you're not really
Who was that? Who was that guy?
Wait a minute. When we talking, we giving each other courtesy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know who that guy was in the video. Is he somebody popular or?
Nah, he just an influence online influence. We talk about relationships and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. LA said he talked to a lot of beta males. JB said young girls looking for an old freak to pay bills. Older woman want occasional dick, and you better be obedient and respect a good towel. Yeah.
A good towel. Towel?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. You ain't fucking them sheets up. She just cleaned them sheets.
I just think that people look at things different. It's no different than when women flirt with little boys, you know, just to say hi, but if they come up to a little boy like, oh, he's so cute, they squeeze his cheek. Oh, can I just kiss him? I just want to hug him. But if a grown man walked to a little girl and did that, they be like, you pervert, get away. And, you know, so when a woman at her peak and she older dating a younger male, they look at it, no, she just there to help him, to teach him, to help him get through life, because she been through things he ain't. But then when it's an older male dating a younger woman, they like, look at her little freak ass. She only want his money. Why ain't that she looking to be helped and learn more wisdom? And then because it's obvious, she wanting this man to die. you know, and she gonna collect. But when it's the other way around, just because the woman is the one that's actually doing the finessing, and she the one in control, taking advantage of this little boy, it's always another good look at it. Like, no, she just did it teach him, so he ain't had to deal with some of the things the young girls have put him through. I'm like, nah, I like people to grow together. I would like to grow with my one. I want us both learn. I don't want to be the only one teaching, and I don't want her to be the only one teaching. Let's learn something together. But you got somebody 20, 30 years older than you, it's like they done been through what you trying to go through now. And if they gonna give you all the answers, what's the point of living? You know, it's like, come on, man. I just think that they always trying to look at a different light when it comes to women. But when it's a man dating a younger girl, they look at that little girl different, and they look at that male different.
Well, David, you have anything to say? Molly, could you
No,
pull up the video? What you say?
No, I
David?
agree. Yeah, I agree. Everything Molly said. I mean, everybody was frying Deion Sanders, you know, for being with Carucci. And
Deion
like Joe just
Sanders was with Chris Brown, Carucci.
said, they're together.
Damn.
Prime time, baby.
Like Joe just said, Bill Belichick. You know what I mean? His
I'm
JoJo baby, JoJo
I'm
baby.
sorry. I thought Deion Sanders was married and had the family and had the show and everything. I thought Deion Sanders. Where have I been? He done left his wife.
His wife and two other girlfriends.
Man, Dion, he prime time, baby. You don't know about prime
Started right,
time?
let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the morning light.
That's the
where the time don't lie.
Grand Rise. Good afternoon, Anthony.
What's up, the freak had to come on Friday.
Yeah, I just got out of the doctor's office, so I don't know what y'all are talking about right now.
We about to share the video.
Yeah, we're on the second half. We were talking earlier about why do younger men like older women, and what we're going to reverse it, and older men like younger women. Am I saying that right? Younger man, older woman, older man, younger woman. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I that's probably my guess, and I am not a man, so I cannot really speak for men. Look, hold on.
Should sound like ER.
Sound like she in Baltimore.
Said she just left the hospital.
Yeah, I did. But okay, so I can't speak for men because I am not a man. Although in my experience, what I've witnessed from men is generally if a younger man wants an older woman, either they say it is for the experience or it is for the mother figure. And if it's an older man that's wanting a younger woman, then it's generally either his life is not fulfilled enough, he needs more excitement, more crazy shit, or you know, he's looking for one of those girls that he can act like a daddy to.
Okay. Good answer. Let's see what the young man say.
There's a lot of dudes who are like 45, 50 years old who refuse to date women their age. They don't do so because they prefer young women and how they look. Because let's be real, it's a lot of 40-something-year-old women that'll give these 20-something-year-old girls a run for their money. But it's because of the mental aspect. Like, as a guy gets older, one who wants to play games, by the way, who's like 40-something, 50 years old, he remembers it being easier to play those games whenever he was like 20. Because women in that age group, they're more on hope than they are experience. But experience is the best teacher. So as he gets older, he's trying to date women his age. They're like, no. I've seen your kind before. Like, I've lived the proof that you're here to waste my time, and I ain't going. So now he gonna go out here talking about how he prefers younger women because older women his age are full of baggage and they're bitter. And it's like, nah, they ain't full of baggage and bitter. They have a BS detector, so they're harder to manipulate. And manipulative men don't like that.
I love that.
Okay. That's a good point, because he said that the older men like the younger women, because the younger women are hopeful. They're less experienced, so they're easier to manipulate when you're younger. When you can play those games with the young girl. The old broad, she been through some stuff. She done played them games 30 years ago. So experience is the best teacher. You got to live to go through something. But I don't mind a little cheat code. So let me experience is good, but I don't mind a little cheat code. Like, what's gonna happen next? Let me avoid some of this stuff. A lot of stuff I didn't want to go through, but that's how you learn. Some of this stuff I could have won without learning, though. Like I said, a little cheat code, ain't nothing wrong with a little cheat code. Oh, so I'm back to the men. JoJo, David. JoJo, let's start with you first, because you did touch on that a little bit about the older men wanting to date the younger girl. What do you think about what the young man said?
I think he's setting a certain stereotypical type for an older fella. Some people ain't out manipulating. What if you out here doing, what I'm saying, what you do? And that's the branch and the leaf that attaches to the trunk, because of what you do. It's not necessarily somebody that they can push around and get over with. I don't want no punk ass nigga I can push around, what I'm saying, and just say, now if I'm be courteous, can you get that for me and do that for me, do this? Yeah, but I don't want no somebody I can, that's kind of weak. So he talking about weak niggas. He talking about people that are just out here using people and manipulating people and stuff like that. I mean, I don't live that life. He's going off of how we project people these days as social media has taken over and stuff like that. So we kind of put people, the social media era. So all these, if you talk about old heads and young girl on social media, it's going to be it ain't like sitting down with the OG and talking to them face to face. It's social media. Everybody's sitting there with their opinions, smashing everything out. And most of it's negative because we eat negative. We see negative shows. We see everything's negative. So of course, they ain't going to have much good to say about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. David?
Oh, I thought I was muted.
You was muted for a second.
I know I was trying to unmute, but I was already unmuted. I mean, I pretty much said what I said. What talking about the why men go for the younger,
the older men.
I mean, I guess because I guess the challenge, not just, I'm not talking about just challenge like sexually, but I'm talking about just challenge in general. I think somebody was talking about Bill Belichick. Instead of him, riding away, he's with the younger woman who's pushing him to, wake up and take jogs and different things like that.
Dave ain't had the second half of the video, man. He was gone.
Yeah, I believe so.
You see the second half, but I just think he creating, like JoJo said, a narrative. He trying to get certain women to like his page and follow him, which is smart, because there's probably a lot of women out here who think that they dealt with men like that. So they'd be the ones like, yeah, ain't that the truth? That's why that older man was talking to me. He was just using me and da-da-da-da. But that's why I say it's always different when a man in that scenario. So now the man want to date down because older women is just too much for him, and they gonna make him this and that. And that's like, nah, I'm with LA said he want a younger woman because of the body count and not having kids, quit the cap. You know, but it is other reasons, but it's always a negative reason when it comes to men. Like, that's the only reason he dating down, because basically he can so-called control this woman. He can take advantage of the younger woman. But when the women doing it, you see what I'm saying? They not doing that towards the younger boys. They just trying to teach him. He needs somebody mature. So I see with these videos is going.
He need her. He need an older woman like that.
Man, you know, they just basically shitting on men. It's men shitting on men and making it seem like they nothing like that. Like they understand these women out here who going through some of these problems. These not majority of the women, it's probably some, but the ones who go through these problems, them the ones who gonna like it, them the ones who gonna comment and things like that. But I think it's younger women out here that got their shit together. It's girls out here in their 20s, got their own homes. They got good careers, already making 6 figures. So to make it seem like you got to be old to actually have your life together and be secure and be financially stable, it's like, no, that ain't real. Still women out here in their 50s and 60s still financially fucked up. You know, so it's like that ain't the case. So it's just like it depends on the person, you know.
Yeah, but to go back to what Josh was saying, we said a younger woman because of the body count and not having kids quit the cap. No, there's some young women. There's people with like 4 kids by the time they turn 20.
I was about to say he ain't been in BMO or I don't know what his neighborhoods look like, but by the time they 22, they got 2-3 kids. Shit.
By the time they 50, how many kids and grandkids they got? Still have daddy. The older you are.
It's the individual, you know, or everybody's not the same. And like I said, I don't know what universities that they go and do they survey at, because it's or what areas or what demographic that they're doing these surveys in. What I see when I see a younger woman with an older man, like Destiny said earlier, I see the daddy. I see a guy dating her because he could control her. Yeah, he's controlling her through money, and because she want that money or feel that she need that money, she would sell her services, her time. Like I said, I joke all the time about, I rent myself out. That's basically what the youngers are doing for the older men, because if he wasn't buying her purses or trips and all of that, would they still be together? You got to look at that. Some people.
Well, hold up, Reese. You know one personally. You know me personally. What did you see? Purses.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
And you seen both.
Don't cut nobody off, Joe.
You met both my people. They both younger. You know what I'm saying? Did you see high fashion
He
purses?
ain't hear nothing, did he? We taking turns so everybody can get.
Sorry. I said what you seen.
I'm. You know, that's what I said. I'm finished. I said that there's some cases where people fall in love just out of pure love, but we're talking about, I guess, statistically. But now go here, JoJo. You are the exception to the rule.
No, I would just say you've seen it. You've seen it where it's not necessarily like that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? There is individuals like that, and then there's individuals that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't balling shit. You know what I mean? Like, regardless, I'm an old woman with a young woman. I ain't balling either way. You know, so the old women say I ain't got enough, and maybe the youngins don't care. I don't know. I'm not in that situation. I go for the people for how we vibe. You know what I'm saying? How we kick it. You know, so not necessarily if she's black, white, you know, all that, just on our vibes, you know, on all around. So that's spiritually, you know. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but when you said, you know, you see it, I was like, hold up, but you see shit. You that's not all true. You see shit on social media, but for your personal experience, it should have been a little different answer than that.
I see it all. I mean, I've seen it. Yes, I've seen a little bit. That's why I said I've even seen this. You are an exception to the rules. You period. I don't know too many dudes going around drinking dandelions and knowing about nature. You are a unicorn, my friend. So I can't put you in a typical mode because you go outside the mode.
And that's one of the things about being with certain. I mean, it depends. Like it either the man or the woman, but the person that's, they won't go outside they won't go outside the box no more. And sometimes that's unattractive to people. When you stuck in that robotic life, that's sometimes that's just unattractive. And I don't mean it like regular, just certain shit that you're living, but I mean like you won't change, you don't want to do nothing else outside the new stuff, and unless it's a new purse like you said, or a new pair of shoes or something like that, they'll do that new shit, but not like a new experience, bungee jump or get on those things that slide across above the ground when you in a belt, what that shit called?
Zip lining
and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, and I ain't talking about all activity. It could be switching careers, starting a business. The whole thing. And I'm sorry, like again, I was just laying it out there.
Just laying it. Felicia, you got anything to say about either video, older men, younger men?
Different strokes for different folks. There are all types of people out there. It all depends on what a person is searching for.
Yeah. Well put. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Look, it takes all kinds. So yeah. When you're older, I think I feel that I'm older, but I don't think I'm seasoned enough, if that makes any sense. I want to get out there and flip around on the grill a little bit more. I'm not done. Okay, I'm gonna say that. I need to, hey, throw some barbecue sauce over here. Hey, throw a little little Larry's. I want a little more seasoning. I want a little accent on. Throw something on me. I'm not done. Is what I'm saying. I'm not ready to get off the grill. But I will say this: I have dated 12 years up, and I have dated 10 years down. So I've experienced the up and the down.
What was funner? What worked out better for you?
Well, the one that I was older than, I was given a lot of help to. But the guy that was older than me, he was more intellectually fun. We did other stuff, but the one that was younger than me, we went to the concerts, we went to the festivals, we did different stuff. So it's the difference from acting young and immature. Yeah, we could watch cartoons and eat cereal and all that stuff. Yeah. The older one wanted to go out to dinner and drink wine and all that crap. Wanted to be like, oh, there was Stedman live and oh this and that. It was different times. It was so I had a good time with both, but the longest one was the youngest one, and
you ain't even know all that. No, I'm just kidding.
Because a lot of stuff I didn't experience. The younger one was more experienced than me. He taught me a lot of stuff, and we grew to different heights, and especially sexually. He taught me a lot about my own body that I didn't even know. The younger one did. The older one couldn't do nothing with the body.
Okay. Shout out to the young niggas out there laying that motherfucking love down in all kinds of ways. You know what I mean?
Just throwing it out there. Some of the best I've gotten were from men in their 40s that knew what they were doing.
So yours was older guys, yeah.
It can work both ways, babe. Both of y'all right. Ain't no wrong in this. Ain't no wrong.
Right. Like Felicia said, everybody's different. What you need and what you're looking for. And at a different time in your life, you're going to have a different need. That's all. As we go older, mature, you're like, I need this. Then fast forward, 10, 20 years. No, I need this. A different time, different strokes, different strokes, different time, different rhyme. It's a new chapter, a new era. So yeah.
Hey, Booger.
Yep, definitely that. Definitely. Phil in the room.
What's up, family? What's good with y'all?
You
y'all over here talking.
Big Phil, what's up, man?
I'm sitting here driving down the damn highway, tripping off y'all.
Oh man. How life treating you? How life treating you?
Hey, baby, I ain't complaining one bit. I'm still above ground and breathing and doing all that other shit, so I'm good.
Okay.
I ain't running around the woods eating dandelions, but I'm good.
Don't worry about it, shorty. We'll get you up to par soon. We'll get you up to par. I'm behind the
I'm
scenes.
getting there. I'm getting there. I'm doing
working right now so I can come to y'all with more credentials, because I know how y'all niggas, you ain't got no credentials. You ain't got no credentials.
I don't know no nigga with no credentials. What kind of credentials you need? You got motherfuckers.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling you, son. I'm just telling you how. So you might.
This nigga gonna be a certified herbalist and shit. Gonna be in there. Well, these dandelions do this shit for you. These daisies do this shit for you. I'm like, okay, if you say so. Shit.
Okay.
What's up, fam? What y'all up to?
Well, I'm gonna ask you this question. You being a seasoned gentleman, do you prefer?
Is that a cute way of saying I'm old?
Or salty?
Is that what it is? Salty? Go ahead, answer the question.
I'm saying that you had some experience because you were divorced, once removed, right? So
and done all that shit.
That's the one I'm asking you. Do you prefer today younger women younger than you, or do you prefer today women older than you? And I'm giving a 10 or more gap span. When I say younger, 10 or more years younger. When I say older, 10 or more years older. That's the
I don't go in either direction. I stay in my age bracket. My girl Nan is 6 months older than me. My wife was 3 months younger than me. We know the same music and shit. I ain't, so.
But have you dated, either or?
I have, but every time I did, it was always different ass problems and shit. Either the older chick thought I was too young, and the younger chick wanted to do shit I don't do no more. So there's differences.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Good answer. Molly, did I have another video? I think that was it. Did I have anything else? I don't think I had nothing else. I know Trey's at work and he's not able to talk. Have you
Trey Boogie?
You still what?
I said, have you been able to listen in to the show? I know you're not able to talk.
I always watch it back. I can't until I get them earphones, and I'm not gonna buy no cheap ones that I can't talk to y'all on or whatever. So until then, not really, because it's kind of hard to have it loud and playing out loud without other people being, hearing it and stuff. So no.
Yeah, don't fuck your job up. Don't fuck your job up. Do what you do.
Oh no, not at all. I'm not fucking up my money, but no.
I know that's right.
I know that's right.
Not for no young motherfuckers or old motherfuckers. You know
old motherfuckers or young motherfuckers. Because at the end of the day, ain't neither one of them gonna come to your aid afterwards.
Okay. So now this is the portion of the show that it's the weekend. David, you got something to say, baby? What you say?
I was telling Phil, don't believe JoJo about him saying he gonna get you right, because we done did 2 or 3 shows together and he still didn't bring them dandelions.
The nigga ain't, what you say? He ain't brought no dandelions.
My dandelion juice, nigga. My dandelion juice. It's called tincture. Dandelion
y'all believe it's dandelion if you want to.
And funny, man, is that what you waiting for? Is that what you looking for? Some dandelion juice?
It's tincture. It's really called tincture. It's not juice. It's tincture. Dandelion tincture.
Okay, what the fuck is it?
It's like a medicine. It's heart.
Oh, okay.
It's blood. It's blood and heart medicine. You know,
You
same
take
thing
that
that
shit
they
with a
make.
spoon? You take that shit with a spoon?
No, it got a squeezy thing where you just take a little, you know, have a little what them things
Okay.
called? The little pinch thing. You squeeze it and it goes up in the thing. Yeah. Like got that in a little jar. It's only like a little 4-ounce jar of it. You know what I mean? So you just take a little squeeze of that, either straight or you can put it in your juice, your drink or whatever. You know what I mean? Get that up in you every day. You good to go.
So it's the same way that we would take Shilajit or Bladderwrack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It ain't nothing but it's really good for your heart and keeping your blood and shit cleaned up, you know, fresh and oxygen and whole bunch of shit going with it. Whole bunch of stuff, you know. But it ain't no rescue. It ain't gonna just like, you know what I mean, make if you eating, you know, McDonald's every day and you taking a spoonful of that every day, it ain't you know what I'm saying? It might can't counteract very well, you
Put
know.
that shit on the thing and say make your dick hard and you can sell it in the gas station.
Okay. That's all we gotta put on the bottom, Molly. We in business, baby. I know Molly got the business plan.
Break your dick hard. Oh my God.
That's it.
Put that shit in the gas station.
Or make be able to keep your heart rate up, be able to hit for longer, shit, longevity or something.
Niggas in the gas station don't care about their heart rate. Shit.
No, I'm just saying you already got the burn them up pills, so we just need to stay be able to keep your heart right while you burning it up.
Nigga in the gas station looking at it, talking about it makes your heart do what?
Hey, did I tell you about tell you the story about that's how a guy got caught cheating on his wife because he took 2 Viagra's and,
shit.
and sent them to the hospital or whatever. And because he was married, they had to call his wife. You know what I mean? To do anything or whatever. Like
why they take him to the hospital?
His heart probably went up.
He had a heart attack or something.
Oh, okay. Because they say after 4 hours and shit, if your dick don't go down, you either go to the hospital or call another friend. So.
Pretty much. Shit, after 4 hours, she either probably had to bring somebody or she been rolled out. She was like, "No, I'm getting up out these guts, nigga. You
I'm getting the fuck up out of here."
Y'all crazy. What they saying in the comments?
LA says stop hanging with hood rats and think that's the normal. JB said I did. Which one? One of your celebrity interests. Chow said he turning 46 in 5 days.
Baby.
Damn, Chow.
Yeah, his birthday was 15. Happy birthday, Mama Tina. I gotta call her and tell her happy birthday too.
Man.
Who is what did Gerald say? Althea, which one went in your what? In your celebrity interest?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a young guy. That was a young dude. That's what you won't do. You do for love.
That boot on her neck.
Yeah, that was a young one. Like I said, I learned a lot dealing with the young one because he was more sexually advanced than I was, because he was a little sexual deviant. And I was like, what's that? What was that?
So did you take it home and show the old guy what you learned from the young guy?
No, that was years apart. That was years apart. I met
She might have hurt that old nigga. She might have hurt that old motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I met the older guy after 10 years of dealing with the younger guy.
Yeah.
So,
see,
yeah.
Oh, well, you should have been ready. You should. You should have been teaching him like the youngin taught you. You was the youngin. You were supposed to be playing the youngin.
Right,
you were supposed to be playing the youngin with the old guy. You was the youngin, so you were supposed to be teaching him the shit.
What you say? Each one teach one.
Each one teach one, and all said no. See, the younger guy got me so revved up and everything, and the older guy wasn't able to keep up with me because,
Okay.
So now I'm like, what you
Well, you know what they say, baby. You either cure them or you kill them. So do what you do.
see?
But you
That's
see how that work out, Riri? Like you had your younger dude. So imagine if a girl made a video like that dude and said, women that's old only date younger men because they can't handle the older men around their age. Or they too da. The same thing he said about why older men date young. How would you feel about that? You see how that they'd be like, that ain't the reason why you was dating young. It ain't had nothing to do with that. It was a good time too. And that's how I feel about that, So it's like, it seemed like he pushing nerve because I think he should have just said, if men, not men or women, just dating young. People out here dating young, they doing this because da. But women will snap back at him. But you say men, then women will love it. So.
And it's so funny because the youngin lied to me about his age, but by then I already got to know him as a person, and I liked him. At first.
For how long?
I think that's okay, Lido. He wasn't in elementary. He wasn't in high school. He didn't have you in no criminal penitentiary risks or nothing. No. Yeah, but that's okay. They can get away with that one. If an old broad told me she was 5 years, 6 years younger, you know what I'm saying? I understand.
Wait a minute, you said if an old broad told you she was 6 years younger than you. What?
No, 6 years younger than she really was. 5 or 6 years younger than she was.
Okay.
That wouldn't really bother me much. I wouldn't. I mean, me personally, but some people be really offended by that. But you
couldn't tell.
I was about to say, excuse me, my Nubian sister. Where did that fine ass white woman go?
That's out, but
shit.
You wrapping your birthday gift, child.
She wrapping the birthday gift.
That's right. She might be unwrapping that joint. Ow!
He said, don't try to understand Beta Mills, Molly. That's LA. It's Beta.
That's quite hysterical. So this is my favorite part of the show, when we send all our shouts out and our love out, and we tell everybody where we're going. Anybody got anything going on this weekend that they want to share? Nobody?
I'm at Reese, did you get my flyers that I sent to you?
I got the one for the barbershop.
Did you guys send you 2 more? I actually sent you like 5 of them yesterday.
You sent it to Molly?
No, I sent them to you because Molly said his number changed and he ain't get them. So I sent them to you.
On my telephone?
Yeah, on your 636 on your phone number.
And what's her number still? You sent is what?
301 something.
Well, my number is public.
You better get some calls tonight.
Let me see.
Call her up, y'all.
I know better than to get a whole number and shit. I don't want to keep Reese up all night. Reese be out there talking on the phone. Reese be out there talking on the phone all night to strangers and shit.
Yeah, this is all I got from you. And you see, the date is Sunday. That's all I got, baby.
Okay, I don't know where it went there.
You done sent it to the wrong person.
I sent it to the same thing that you send your link to. What number did your link come from?
Wait a minute, that's on Messenger. Hold on, let me go on Messenger.
All of them to the call.
It's 3 of them.
Yeah.
No, Molly, okay. Let me see. How do I pull
You
this
can
up?
just forward it. You can just forward it message.
I did.
Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow.
This weekend I'll be at Cafe 12. Was it 27?
That's this weekend?
Yeah.
What day?
I see Tony's my
Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn, if I ain't have a show, I'd be over. I'd come up there and holler at you.
So you got a show. I see a show with Joey Lee, Thomas P. Pickens. I like that. That's the girl. Ron.
That's on November 1st.
Okay.
I got a show tomorrow night at Taco Rock in Odenton, Virginia. Did you see that one?
I know they had an Odenton, Maryland, but let me see. Comic at Taco Rock. Yeah, that's the one at top. Oh,
Yeah.
What you call him? Russell? I performed with him. Wait a minute, is that the same guy? Adrian Russell.
I don't know none of them. I don't know none of them. The only one I know is John Yeager.
And I performed with this guy down here at the bottom too. Before.
Okay.
Hey, Noah, you did with Noah? Wait a minute. Okay, go ahead. Phil, I know you're gonna kill him. I already know you.
We're gonna do what we do.
You got one at Taco Rock.
Oh, Molly got it up because I can't see all the people, and I got my phone like this big and still can't see the names. This is the biggest phone.
Yeah, that's the Taco Rock joint.
And it's Saturday, October the 11th, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Taco Rock, and that's not Odenton, that's Oakton.
What is it? Oakton? Okay, somewhere over there.
Oakton, Oakton.
Okay.
And that's in Chainbridge, off of Chainbridge Road in Oakton, Virginia.
Yeah,
Chainbridge. 2930 Chainbridge Road, Oakton, Virginia, Suite 102. That's tomorrow, y'all.
Yeah, that ain't too far out there.
Yeah.
Chainbridge Road, yeah, because I've been out to Chainbridge Road. Me and Misha went out there to get soup.
I've been out there. I just don't remember where it's at.
I don't either, but I've been there too.
Yeah.
Also, Sully's tonight. Sully's over there on Hartford Road. I think that's under new management or something. Under new.
I was wondering about that joint.
Yeah, so they got. I forget. Somebody told me the guy's name, but anyway, I'll probably slide. I ain't on it, but I'll probably slide through that joint tonight, maybe, possibly. You know what I mean? So.
Jojo, have you ever done the port?
Is that in DC?
No, I ain't never done the port. I've been there, but I ain't never done it.
I'm trying to get up in that joint. Yeah, I'm trying to get up in that joint.
Yeah, I've been in the port.
Jojo, I'm gonna meet you over there one night. I'm gonna meet you up there one night, Jojo. We're gonna talk to the nigga, see if we can get up in there.
Yeah. Anytime you want to go down there, baby, I can get down there with you. Ain't no problem.
All right, I'll holler at you.
I forget what nights. I'll look up and see what nights they be doing stuff. They be doing something down there. He be down there like an open mic or something he got going on or something.
I did that. I did the Tony Woods and Friends down there one night, but I'm trying to get something else popping.
Yeah. Sound good. Yep. So I'm going to Cafe 12 tomorrow night. I might see you there, Green. I might see you there, funny man. Come through, check you out, see what it look like tomorrow night.
All right, that's what's up.
Funny man, handle with K. That's all I'm telling you. Handle it, kid.
My man Tony Viagra.
Tony Viagra, don't say that,
Sorry.
Josh. They
Tony-
know Tony Viagra.
Tony Viagra. He on my November 1st show.
Yeah, he should come out with his face blue. You know what I'm saying?
What is what?
His face painted blue, like the blue pill. You know,
Oh, okay.
blue face. Letting them.
Let's get
He funny
ready to
motherfucker. Though. I love
funny.
Tony. That's my man. He like
Now,
my man Rodney Dangerfield.
Wait a minute, Joe. Let me read off
Sorry.
his flyers.
Sorry about that.
I'm trying to read what I can read. I don't know which one he got up. I can't see.
I can read it. Uncle Tony Hall. We got Tony Viagra. We got Joey Lee. We got what's that? Is that Rodney B.C. Harris?
Ron, yeah.
Ronnie, yeah.
And we got Commission. Did I say that right? Pickens.
Thomasine Pickett.
Thomasine Pickens. She on there too.
Heard about it.
You got
Yeah,
all the
and of course, this is let's get ready to funny production. So bringing it to you once again.
Hosted by Phil Page.
Hosted by Phil Page.
Oh,
You got one more flyer to pull up.
Hey, yo, I did that with no glasses too, yo. I did that with no glasses.
Two more flyers.
Dandelion. See if you can read that with no glasses.
No, I just went to motor vehicle. That shit still shot, baby. Dandelions ain't saving that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'll tell you about this one. We support Streetline is supporting the Million Man March movement this week.
Oh.
So what we're doing is we're gonna be on the corner of Pennsylvania and Minnesota Avenue. We're gonna have a booth out there. We're gonna be giving away water. We're gonna be serving food. We're gonna be out there talking to kids on the corner, talking to people on the corner. Just trying to make this thing work.
Is that on the corner of Pennsylvania and Minnesota where Lee's funeral home used to be?
I guess that's what was on there. Yeah.
Like across the street is the police station.
I don't know about that one.
So that's down the street. So I'm trying to figure out. Okay, and you going to be there this week?
I'll be there at 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday.
Monday morning. It's a holiday, y'all. It's
a holiday.
Indigenous People Day. If y'all say, what holiday? Oh, and LA Josh Preston said that he'll join us on the Morning Mac show on Monday as well, too. At least I'm trying to get him to come on. He did not confirm or deny as of yet, but hopefully Josh can sit in with us on Monday Madness.
Well, you see what Trump did? You see what Trump did yesterday? It's no more Indigenous Day. It's back to Columbus Day.
But that's okay. Wow. That's what he did to everything. He
did
everything. So he reversed affirmative action. He got rid of DEI, and he's also trying to get rid of the Affordable Care Act, which is the Obamacare.
Well, shit, the motherfucker changed the Gulf of Mexico. Ain't that a bitch?
He changed the Gulf of Mexico. Did he change it back to the Gulf of Mexico?
Nah, it's the Gulf of America.
Look, what's in the name? A name.
I ain't never seen a map with Gulf of America on it.
Look.
And if you find one, buy that shit, because that shit gonna be a collector's item and some after that shit come get changed back.
Look, make the changes, whatever. Can we change other people's countries like that? The names we want to, or properties.
You can do what you want to, just so anybody agree to it.
Oh, okay.
I can change my damn name to Fred if motherfuckers start calling me Fred. Shit.
Okay, all right.
Allow them to give you a day. That's why people get mad when they take it away. Who was them to give us a day or say this day is this and this day? So when you into that and they program you into believing that, oh, this was Columbus Day, this is Indigenous Day. Like it was 10 months, 13 months one time. They just keep switching up. Now it's 12 months. So I don't care what day they say it is. If they gonna pay us or let people off, you know.
Well, the government is already off.
We still gonna celebrate Indigenous Day. I don't care what day they want to call it. We know what it is.
Yeah.
So.
It's gonna be a holiday, a government holiday when the government shut down.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't that some shit? Yeah. So that means when the government open back up, do you get an extra day off?
Yeah.
It's like waking you up when you sleep to tell you to take a nap.
Exactly.
On holiday, when government shut down, it's still a holiday. So it's unpaid. You need to get that back pay, man.
Hey Molly, I sent you another flyer that I just sent. But this is the Great Thanksgiving comedy show.
Not the Great.
That's the last giving. How you don't mess up your own?
What did I say?
Thanksgiving.
The Great
Thanksgiving. It's the Great Laugh Giving. Okay, it's the Great Laugh Giving comedy show.
Oh, you know shit. That shit got undertones.
We're gonna have Chout Mount. We're gonna have Shaquan. We're gonna have LA Just Preston. And
LA Just
Preston. And
that's Chef Dennis.
Headline is going to be Lonnie Davis.
Lonnie,
that's my boy.
I'm going to be hosting, and you know what I mean. On DJ is going to be DJ Blaze.
Okay, blazing on the 1 and 2.
And Phil,
but I can't make no promises.
Phil, the Baltimore show is going to be next weekend. I mean, it's going to be this weekend. It's going to be next weekend.
What Baltimore show?
That right here, Cafe 12.
Cafe 12.
This is not this Saturday.
It's next Saturday.
The Saturday,
okay.
18th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run up and holler at you then.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing popping on the 18th. I don't think.
Okay. Yeah, this is the comedy night. It's going to be funny. Howard G is the headliner. I can't read any of the names.
And like Nana G, the twins, comedy debut. They got 2 ladies. Is they coming on there together?
Yeah.
AJ, Jizzle, Venom and Verse, Fred Ford, like I say, Kiki, Callie, Tanisha Stewart, Singer, Tim Lord, Blunt B, our very own Funny Man Green, and Ricky. And she was Wednesday.
What is it, Shackelford? No, it's not.
It's starting to be or something. Ricky,
Funny Man, I know you got tickets, so I'll get a ticket from you.
The lady on the card, David. Say what beautiful lady on the card, David. I can't see the slide. Saturday, October 18th. Showtime starts at 8 p.m. They got tickets, $25 in advance, $30 at the door. The door do open at 7. This is at Cafe 12, 5627. It's a residential town road. It's just so small. Baltimore, Maryland. For tickets, Cash App or Zelle 410-808-5805/ Money sign Howard G. Money, they got food and drinks and vendors. Yeah, Howard G, you know. It's gonna be a good show, man. This the 18th.
Yep.
I
Saturday,
said another
October 18th.
20-man show. I see.
Next week.
For the last giving show, he didn't say her name. He said
Yeah,
you
he
didn't say
did.
something.
I did. I
else.
said.
Stop being messy.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know who the hell he's talking about. What he said, stop being messy, Chout. That's Chout. Shout out here being messy, man. LA rubbing off on you, boy. Hey, LA, stop being an influence on my man Chout, man. He was so good at something like a co-host. Now he acting something like a host, man.
Yeah.
We'll be back Monday. Appreciate everybody for tuning in there. Make sure you hit that like, that share, subscribe. You watching on YouTube before you get up out of here. He said, how's that message? I must not know something. My bad. Nah, he said he mentioned everybody on the fly though. I did see. I didn't see you miss somebody.
Yeah, mention everybody.
Yeah, you want to be messy, man. Who he didn't mention, Chow?
All right, that's a great show. And this is it. And we will be back on Monday over the holidays. He got everybody. He said everybody.
Yeah.
Nice, great money.
Yeah, let's get it, y'all.
It's a highway
Y'all
drive.
Thank you.
All right, yeah. Yeah, they say being messy means not taking any shit. Then I'm messy.
You talk about it on Monday. You coming on the show? Say it with your chest on Monday.
Say it with your chest Monday. Special edition. Future. Chef Dent. I mean, LA Josh.
Is that what it's gonna be said with your chest Monday?
No, but you can say it any day you want to say it. You don't have to. You don't. Monday madness. But if you got something that you want to say with your chest, feel you are welcome to say it anytime.
Have y'all been to any of the festival shows down at the
Because we're funny. That this happening this weekend?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Down,
I wanted
down at the waterfront.
Festivals at the waterfront.
Yeah.
Raji P. Henson is in town, y'all. Yeah.
She home. She ain't in town. She home.
She home. That's right. She home. And looking fabulous.
She coming on Monday. I talked to her.
Taraji's coming on Monday. Okay.
Make sure y'all tap in
right.
early. She'll be on the screen.
On the Morning Mac Show. Y'all don't want to miss it on Monday.
Yeah.
Shades of Red by Marlon.
Shades